in this video I'm going to be doing my update on my project pan, so stay tuned. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy, and in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I will be updating you / restarting my project pan. So yeah, if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already and you are new, welcome. My name is Amy. I don't always look like this. I've just done a Christmas candy cane collab, and I thought I'd do a quick video while I still got this on. So yeah, I do some normal makeup as well, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and if you have, don't forget to press that notification bell to be notified every time that I upload. So right, basically this is going to be my project pan update video / restart. I haven't gone through a whole year yet, only because I started it in May, but I do want to restart it as of January, because it wasn't really it didn't work out how I planned. Like, I was going to do it every single month, but I wasn't using the products quick enough, and also I just forgot to do it, and also I moved, so I had like massive breaks in between, and also I do want to have a switch up of it as well. So basically I'm going to show you guys what's currently in my project pan, talk a bit about them, and if I'm going to be keeping them in or not, and why, and what I aim for in this project. This project is going, my lash is literally driving me insane. That one's not even on properly. But yeah, my plan is that I am going to use all these products up by the end of 2021. So basically this time next year. So I'm going to be keeping all these products in my collection until the end of the year, unless I use them up. Some bits I will be taking out of it back in my collection, and others I'm going to keep in for different reasons. But yeah, before I had my project pan was things that I enjoyed using / products I just wanted to use up. Now I have a favourites drawer. Everything that I have been enjoying that is my favourite will be coming out of my drawer and putting into my favourites. So my project pan is now going to just consist of products that I just want to use up, either because I don't like the products, I just want to use it up because I just want it out of my collection, or it's been in my collection for quite a while and it's quite old and it needs to go. So yeah, that's basically what this is. I do want to I don't really want to put it back in my collection, so I am going to keep it running right through the year. I might do 3-month updates maybe. I am wearing more makeup than I was before. Oh, well, I say more makeup, I'm wearing makeup more frequently now, either in filming or just in everyday today, so I am using it a lot more, which means I'll be going through the products a lot quicker. So my aim is to film every 3 months, but if I am using them up quicker, I might do them every 2. So just a quick intro there. I'm now going to go to the drawer and pull everything out. So I will show you a quick thing of all my drawer. This is a quick overview of my drawer. So I'm going to pull them out and show you guys what I've got. So starting with my base, my foundations, which I'm probably not going to swap out. I've got my Maybelline Superstay foundation. I'm not a fan of this, so I'm going to keep it in just so I can get rid. I got it on today and it's just far too light, and I just don't like the way it sits on my skin. It just looks too dry, not too dry on my skin, so I am going to be putting that back. Next is this Dream Radiant Liquid. I have done quite a bit of progress on this. I'm keeping this in just for the sheer fact that I just want to use it up. I will be repurchasing a new one because I do love this foundation. It's just, I'm so close to the end. So close. So I'm going to be keeping this in for that reason. It's really, really nice, got hyaluronic acid, and it does hydrate my skin a little bit, and it is really nice, cheap, drugstore, and it does make your skin radiant, so really, really do love it, and been really enjoying it. But I am going to put these two back in, and my aims are to use them up by the end of the year, which I don't think is too unrealistic, to be honest. Making too much noise. I'm doing this at night when Papa's in bed. So. Next, something I'm going to be taking out of this is the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. Absolutely love this. I've not had much progress in it, to be honest. Doesn't look it. I've used it quite a bit, but it doesn't look like much progress. So I will be taking this out and putting this in my favourites. I love it. It's so brightening, and it just sets my skin really, really nice. I love the way that it looks on my skin. So I'll putting that back, taking it out and putting it in my favourites. The next thing is this Poreless Putty Primer from e.l.f. I am going to be keeping it in only because I've made so much progress with this. I love this as a base. It's really, really nice. I will be repurchasing another one to put in my favourites after this is gone. But yeah, this is so nice. It's so hydrating, and it definitely fills my pores in. And so I got it on today. I think it looks really, really nice. My PC's just restarted. No idea why. So I'll be putting that back in for that reason. Going on to products on the face. This is the Sun-Kissed Baked Perfection Highlighting Duo. I've not really used this. I will be putting this back in my collection for now. I'm not a huge fan of the blush, to be honest, or the highlight. I'm not a huge fan of it at all. But I want to put it back in my collection to give it a fairer chance. Maybe in the future I might roll this back in later on, but yeah, I'm going to take this out of my collection and put this back, take this back out of my project pan and put this into my collection. Oh, this was the Sun-Kissed. This was from Savers. I'll pop that ready to go back into my collection. The next is this NARS Orgasm Blush. Love this. This is an amazing little thing. I love it. It's so nice, so natural. Obviously I only got it on today. I've just got my candy cane on, but I absolutely love it. I am going to be taking this out and putting it back in my collection because I don't want to use it up just yet, and I might give it another try and a test in old makeup or something. If that's something you want to, if that's something you want to know or want to, I can't speak. It's just too late. I'm a mess. If that's something that you want me to do, like testing out old makeup that I forgot about, comment that down below. I'm going to put that in my, I'm going to go back in my collection. Next is something I'm going to roll out just because I've broken it. This is the Makeup Revolution Makeup Bronzer in the shade Cool 1. I have hit pan, which is I'm so happy about. But I will be putting it in my empties because it is all dried up. I've got it on today. It's looking really dried up, muddy and patchy, which is not what this bronzer is like. I have repurchased a new one, which can go straight into my favourites because this is my favourite bronzer. So yeah, I'm gutted that the lid broke and it dried up. I know it's a powder, but it sort of just went a bit, basically it went a bit funny. So I'm going to put this in my empties for the month. But yeah, I'm gutted, but I have just repurchased a new one, so slightly happy about that. So that's that. Next is my mascara. This is the Essence Sport Waterproof Mascara, and I'm probably going to take this one out, to be honest, because of the fact that it is a really good mascara. But I do have other mascaras I do want to roll in and get rid of. So for now, I'm going to take this out. And honestly, when it says waterproof, it is waterproof. Like, it takes me 2 or 3 times scrubbing my eyes to get it off. It really is waterproof. It's amazing. Next is the Conceal and Hydrate concealer. I don't know whether I want to keep this in or not. I don't know if I want to. I used to not really like this, but as I've been using it, I've been loving it. So I don't know whether I want to put it in my favourites or keep it in my project pan yet. This is in the shade C3. So this is going to be my maybes. I don't know. Next is this lip care from Malibu. I'm keeping this in. I've not really had much progress. I've not really been using it. as you can see, I've got loads left. I've got lots and lots and lots of lip products, so I'm just going to keep this in and keep using it. Next is eyeshadow palettes. I've got this e.l.f. Bright Size eyeshadow palette in the shade Rose Water. It is gorgeous. I haven't used it since it's been in my project pan, going to be completely honest, but I absolutely do love it. I have used it a couple of times. It's stunning, and I'm going to take it out of my project pan, put it back in my collection to hopefully use it better in my collection. These next two palettes are the Very M Wildlife palettes. I don't know what these are called. This one's the, yes, I'm not sure what these ones are called. I'm not sure on the shades of these, but yeah, I've got these two Wildlife palettes, starting off with this one. This one is more of like a nude. I hardly ever use that, to be honest. And I said in my last update, if I wasn't to use it, I was going to put it back in my collection. And that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it back in my collection. There's nothing wrong with this eyeshadow palette. It's just I've not had a chance to use it. So I'm going to put it back in my collection to hope that I do use it later on. Whereas this one, the Wildlife palette, is the Wildlife palette. This one, which is more of a colourful palette, I have used. I have hit pan on 2, which I'm so happy about. Like, I use this constantly for colour, and the pigmentation's amazing. I love this palette, and for that reason I'm going to take it out of my project pans. I have hit 2 pans already, so I'm going to take it out, put it back in my collection, and, you know, continue to love it a little bit more. Next is this from Techniques. This is the Colourfix 2 Pressed Powder Contour Palette. I am keeping this in for the simple fact is that I've had this palette for so long. Literally had this palette maybe like a year or two. I obviously, as you can see, I have completely finished, or not completely finished, but I've almost finished these two. I am currently working on this one, which, as you can see, I'm nearly close to. My aim for this at the end is to either go through that, use them all. Definitely use all of these shades. I definitely want to use all of these, and the lightest one, and this one. This one I'm not too sure on, but basically, if I can use 95% of the palette, all on either all of them have hit pan, or they all look like this, I will be super happy. Only because I love this. This is amazing. It's not muddy. It applies really well. It blends out amazingly. It's an amazing palette. I will probably look at repurchasing this. It's only because I've had it for like a year or two, and it's, you know, it's gone way past its time. So I really need to use this up. But I would repurchase it because I do love it. But it's going back in the collection. And last but not least, I think that's last but not least, hopefully, I've got this Revolution blush palette in the shade Hot Spice. I love this. This is a really nice blush palette. You know, I used it a lot, but it doesn't look like I have. But yeah, I'm going to put it back in my collection because I do really like this palette, and I don't want to use it up as quickly as I would like. So with that all said and done, I've gone through it a bit quick, but that is everything in my project pan. So I'm going to be rolling in some new products. It looks like a lot of products, but I will get through them, hopefully. Next is this, got to shake it up, is the Candy Cosmetics Pre-Glow Up Mist. I've had this for, I don't even know, maybe like a year or two. I've had this for quite a while, and as you can see, I've hardly ever used it. And you can use this for setting your, I think it's for setting your face. Oh, it's for priming and setting, so you can do it before and after. And it does give a really nice glow, to be honest. I've just never really used it, and I just need to use it up. I probably would not repurchase it again, just because I don't use anything like this. It's really pretty though, if you shake it. So it's really pretty, but that's the only thing about it. So I do want to put it in just for the simple fact I just want to get rid of it. I have no idea where to put it. Stick it here. The next thing is a primer, and this is the I Heart Revolution Strawberry Whip Pore Blurring Primer. I really do not like this. Like, it's just too moussey. It's just horrible on the skin. I don't want to waste it by chucking it in the bin, so I'm just going to put it in my project pan to get rid of it all by the end of the year. That is the plan for this one. That is literally all I can say about that. And for foundation, and I've got 2 already in there, but I'm going to start this one off. My plan for this is to half use it by the end of the year, and this is the George Perfection Foundation. I don't think it's the right shade, I've never even opened it. It's not something that I am interested in having in my collection, I just want to use it up. So I'll take the packaging off. I don't even know if it's the right shade for me or anything, like it's not even been opened. But so I'm just going to use it up, see what it's like. If I like it, I might take it back out, but just so I can get some use out of it at least. Next up, got my brushes everywhere, is the concealer, which I can never get. Some people really love this concealer, and I don't see why. It's never, you know, I've never been able to get on with it. And this is the Maybelline Instant Age Eraser. I love Maybelline. Maybelline is one of my favourite brands. I really wanted to like this, but it just, I can't seem to get the product out, and it just rubs it all in and it removes my foundation. So I just want to give it one last go before I get rid of it. My aim for this is if I can get it to work, I want to get rid of all of it. If I can't, then I just want to use it at least halfway, maybe. Use it at least 5 times before getting rid of it. So, yeah. This one, I'm going to have to go in here. Next is a hand cream. I have loads of hand creams. I need to start going through them, and definitely with washing our hands at the minute. So, this is the aloe vera one from Nivea. I have used this a couple of times. It is actually really nice. But like I said, I've got loads of hand cream, so I'm going to try and get rid of this by the end of the year. Hopefully I can get that done. Next up is a highlighter, which I never got on with when I first got it. This is the Nude by Nature highlighting stick in the shade Champagne. It came broken like that anyway. But I just never got on with it. Like, if I really rub it on my finger, it's really pretty. But if I swatch it, I don't get an awful lot from it, and it just rubs off my foundation. The reason why I'm putting it in my project pan is because I want to try new ways of trying to get this to work. If I can't, then I want to use it again 5 times before throwing it in my empties. But if I can get it to work, I want to use it all up. Next things, I forgot where I moved them then. These are lip products. This one is from Lord & Berry. This is the Maximate lip crayon in the shade Intimacy. This is a red shade. I just need to get through lip pencils, I just don't use them. And this one, I don't know why this one, I just picked this one because it was red, because of Christmas, so I'm going to put it in because I just want to get rid of them because I've got so many lip pencils. It's unreal. And the same with this one. This one, there's a bit of hit and miss. This is from Manna. This is the Lip Lock Priming Lip Wand. I don't really see the point in this, to be honest. It's meant to like prime your lips before putting lipstick on, but I've never really seen a difference in it. It's really nice to put on, really conditioning. It's just, I don't see the point in it, so I'm just going to use it up till it's gone. And I probably wouldn't repurchase it, but again, I could have a different review by the end of this. Next is palettes, so that's all here. I literally just, oh hang on, got another lip product. At least you got it all stacked behind the camera. This is the Soap and Glory Great Kisser. I've had this for probably a very embarrassing amount of time. I don't really want to say how long, but it's longer than 2 years. I got it as a present, and I really love this. I've just had it for an embarrassing amount of time. I just need to get rid of it so I could buy a new one and get one that's a bit more current rather than one I've had for so long. Next is this Techniques Bronzing Eyeshadow. This is stunning. Like, this is an amazing palette. I've had this for about 2-3 years again. I got this in the same time as the Contour palette. Ooh, nearly dropped it. But again, I've had it for so long. I've got so many eyeshadow palettes. I need to start getting through them. And this is they're quite big pans, as you can see. So I want to try and get through this. I want to at least hit pan on one. I don't know which one, but just one shadow. That is my aim for this palette by the end of the year. Next is a contour palette from George. I bought a lot of George products because I wanted to do a full face of George, but then their makeup sort of disbanded in the George that I went to. there was like hardly anything there. They weren't restocking it, so you can still get all these products online, but I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to use them up now. I'm not even touched them. I still had just got this off. So these are all the shades. Again, I want to be able to hit pan on the highlighter and the bronzer. At least hit pan by the end of the year. So I'd be happy if I did that. And another George product is the highlighter. And to be honest with you, I would be happy to pan any of them shades because they're all something I'd use. Maybe not so the pink one, but definitely the white and the golds I could see myself using. But yeah, I just want to hit pan on at least one of them by the end of the year. That's my plan anyway. Let's hope that I can. I've decided I'm going to put that back in only because if I don't like the other concealer, I haven't got another one in there, so that's just going in. And the last product is something I'm going to just very whiz through because I don't want to mention this on my channel, is the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. I love this palette personally. I think it's like the formula is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love the palette, but because of all the controversy, I don't really want to feature it on my channel anymore after this. But basically my plan for this whole palette is to pan at least 1 or 2 eyeshadows, but on the long run, maybe I'm going to keep this in my project pan probably until I use every single shade up or hit pan on every single shade, because I absolutely love this palette. It's just a shame that what happened with Jeffree Star and everything, that it's just too much controversy. I don't really want it on my channel. I don't agree with what he did either. I'm not going to get much into it, but I don't agree with what he did or anything, so I don't want to promote his brand. But just a quick thing, I am going to put this in my project pan. I'm not going to take it out until this whole palette is used up, because again, I do love the palette, but it won't be featured in videos. I'll just use this either outside of YouTube or as like a quick look to do for sitting down, but I just won't mention it. But yeah, it's going to be at the back of my drawers. So yeah, that is everything. That is my project pan. If you have enjoyed this video and give it a big thumbs up, let me know down in the comments, are you doing a project pan and what products are you looking at panning? Yeah. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. I'm hoping every 3 months, but yeah, overall they are my goals for each product for the year. Most of them is to use it up by the end of the year, but yeah. I'm quite excited for this year. I'm hoping that this year is my year to shine on YouTube, hopefully, get better at makeup and just meet some amazing people. So with that all said and done, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Again, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and let me know what you are currently trying to pan, because I'm always interested in knowing what you guys are doing as well. Thank you so much, and